Today in the news we got the PS5, AMD, and Stadia. What's up guys, I'm Snows and this is your boot sequence. Let's get started with PlayStation. Yesterday, the company finally revealed to the world what the PS5 controller looks like and its new name. It's called the DualSense and it looks like this. Honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's different for sure. I mean, the D-pad and buttons don't sit on a flat surface anymore, and the coloration of the buttons is gone, which is a weird choice for the default controller, but all in all, it looks fine. It does look a little bit chunky. Apparently, one of the reasons they chose this design was to really demonstrate the generational leap between the PS4 models and the PS5. Speaking of PlayStation, you might have heard some comments a dev had about the ease of coding for it. The dev works for Crytek and said that there are bottlenecks on the Xbox Series X, making it hard to achieve peak performance. He also said that you would be hard-pressed to find a programmer that could name one advantage of the Xbox Series X over the PS5. Well, now this dev is taking it all back. It's probably because of an NDA that was broken or because of a translation issue, since the original interview was in Persian. But if what he says is true, it looks like the highly customized silicon of the PS5 will give it an edge. In AMD news, it looks like the company wasn't too happy with the way they handled storage acceleration. In fact, they are discontinuing the StoreMi software completely. In case you didn't know, StoreMi basically combined the speed of your SSD with the large capacity of your hard drive into a single, fast, and easy to manage disk. Strangely enough though, a replacement to the software should be coming in the next few months. I don't know why they would completely discontinue it, but if you plan on using it, make sure you get it from a trusted mirror site, since you can't actually download StoreMi directly from AMD anymore. Speaking of AMD, according to a Digitimes report, the next-gen desktop CPUs, aka Ryzen 4000, should arrive in September. This information comes from sources at various motherboard manufacturers. According to that same report, the processor family, codenamed Vermeer, was supposed to be unveiled at Computex 2020 in May, but thanks to the pandemic, it has been pushed to September, which would be where AMD does the unveiling of the new processor line. If you were wondering, Ryzen 4000 on desktop should still make use of the AM4 socket, which should mean your high-end 300, 400, and 500 series boards should still be compatible. The next socket should appear on the Zen 4 based Ryzen 5000 CPUs if we are to believe AdoredTV. By the way, if you're wondering why I didn't touch on the latest AdoredTV leaks, it's because I think I'm gonna stay away this time. Last time with the 3000 series, I got burned pretty hard. I'm not saying Jim is wrong, I just won't parrot everything he says just yet. Moving on, in cancellations, it looks like E3 will not be happening at all this year. While the physical convention was cancelled about a month ago, the ESA was still hoping it could happen online. Well, now we have confirmation that it simply won't happen. We'll still have individual presentations that were supposed to happen, but nothing related to E3 officially. Microsoft is even going as far as to transition every future events to digital only, at least until July of 2021, which means Microsoft will skip E3 2021 too. Moving on, we got Stadia in the news, and for once, it's actually good news. If you wanted to test out the service without committing to buying their controllers, you're in luck. Google is offering 2 free months of Stadia to everyone. With it, you can play with the current 9 free games available to all pro users. Now, keep in mind, it's only 2 months and you'll have to end your subscription if you don't want to get charged an extra $10, but hey, free stuff is free, right? Which brings us up to the free game check. Free until tomorrow morning, you can get Drawful 2 to play with some friends, Gone Home, a storytelling adventure, and a beautiful action-adventure game called Hob. I've actually been watching gameplay of that one and it's actually pretty fun. And that is pretty much it for the news today, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Drop a like if you liked it, a comment if you want to talk about today's stories. If you were wondering about my labored breathing during the whole video, It's because I fell on my ribs and it hurts. As usual, you can click right here to see the latest video right here. Subscribe to the channel, stay frosty my dudes, and I'll see you on the next one. And yeah, it hurts real bad. The ribs thing, like I fell on a corner directly on my rib, and I can't even breathe properly. Take care. Ugh.